happened last night. What? Okay, I know you're expecting new Forgotten Games, but sorry, I can't do one right now. There's just been a lot of important stuff going on. Okay, fine. You win. Let's review, I don't know, Dinosaur Safari? You all still like dinosaurs, right? What kid your age doesn't like dinosaurs? Wait, you're still a kid, right? Because if you're not, then get the hell out!
Dinosaur Safari, a multimedia adventure on CD-ROM. Oh, thanks for letting me know that. Because I thought this game was on, Laserdisc. Look at that dinosaur. Looks like he's made out of poo. Look out, kids! It's a Shitosaurus! So this game actually uses compact disc technology, and it also requires a CD-ROM drive with 150K per second transfer rate, 380 ms or less rate, and MSCDEX 2.2 or later. Yeah, I don't think that all of that is necessary. Okay, maybe it is. Seriously, I'm not kidding. This game is a defiant little son of a gun. Here, let's attempt to install and launch this game with the least amount of effort it can possibly take. So okay, I put it in the CD. Now auto-run never works with these early Windows games, so let's open up the files. And there it is. Alright, Dinosaur Safari requires these things. Okay, we got all that stuff. Next. Well, holy shit, that was faster than I could click. Let's launch this. Cannot find bwcc.dll. Okay, let's check the CD files for that. And there it is. Now luckily I've had this problem with other games before, so all I've got to do is copy the file into the main Windows folder. Okay, now it should work. Cannot find lc.dll. Okay, well that's just fine. If you need one more file windows, then that's alright. Cannot find ej.dll. Okay, well I guess I'll copy that one too. Okay, in that case I'll just copy all of them.
What the hell is going on here? Did the setup forget to copy over the DLL files? Because I think it forgot a lot of them because I had to copy over 5 of them until I finally got it to say a different message. This game requires 256 colors. Now, I know plenty of Windows games that require that, so let's go ahead and change it and see what happens. Halloween yet again, and old Vectrex is up to his old tricks again. So, we'll be taking a look at Digital Dinosaur Action Pack, a game released not long after the Jurassic Park 3 movie. Is it gonna be good? Well, it's the third one in the trilogy, so what do you think? No? Probably not. Oh, what a nice little splash screen. Okay then.
Check out these new games. Okay, cool. We got Dino Defender, Danger Zone, and Scan Command. Now, Scan Command is the one I'm immediately drawn to, so let's go check out that one first. The dinosaurs in the video that follows aren't the actual realistic dinosaurs that will be in Scan Command. Trademark!
Oh, so you're not gonna be honest with me, huh? Well, thanks for wasting my time.
The video starts with this radical kid skating into this garage with some product placement thrown in.
He needs a bigger body. We need more DNA.
So apparently when a virtual dinosaur needs more DNA, that means you have to ride on scooters, skateboards, and rollerblades and bring along what looks like a taser with you to go somewhere. Yeah. Oh. Okay, they're going to the store to scan barcodes? Wait, what? Now they're searching all throughout their kitchen to find more barcodes. So it appears that the kids are shit out of luck, so they decide to look in the dishwasher. Oh no. Where did I put the chips? Where are those chips? Oh, of course. In the dishwasher. Gotta get that barcode. Now when you look everywhere in your kitchen, and I mean everywhere, and you can't find one thing that has a barcode on it, then that's pretty bad. But don't worry, no need to fear. It looks like Mom brought home some bread, celery, and oranges. Kids, those don't have barcodes. You can get your dirty little hands off of them. So I guess those oranges didn't do crap. So now Yellow Jacket here meets up with Green Jacket, and they almost shock themselves. Then they all ride around and do bunny hops and shit, and scan a copy of Martha Stewart's living. Martha Stewart. You can't go wrong with her.
Today we're taking a field trip to my friend Tom Hardwick's Christmas tree farm in the Hudson River Valley. Oh look, there's a good one.
So now the kids are in some virtual world of barcodes that they're probably tripping on, and they do whatever this is. That needs to be a dance. And then they proceed to make their dinosaur stronger. Yay for bullying! Oh, and this is a real thing. Scan Command is a real game that actually came with a scanner so you could scan barcodes to improve your dinosaur's traits. I'm not really sure how they actually came up with that idea, but it's definitely unique. And the slogan was, scan for power, trade for power, win with power.
You know, I think there's a hidden political message behind this. But I can't quite put my finger on it. Huh. Win with power.
Next up is Danger Zone, which has 3 playable minigames in one. The first is Decoding Danger, where we have to match symbols with the CPU to power up a fence so we can stop a velociraptor. All you do is hold the A key down when the right symbol cycles through.
That part of the fence will now power up. You have just 30 seconds to power up the whole fence.
That's the same sound effect when someone wins on Deal or No Deal.
Power up the whole fence.
Is Howie Mandel gonna show up? Because I want that to happen. I'd actually really like that to happen. He'd be all like, where's my hand sanitizer? At first, the concept of this game seems cool, but unfortunately it all comes down to tapping the A key, because there's no penalty if you don't match up the right symbol at the right time. Eventually, the light will flash through all the right symbols anyway, so really there's no reason not to tap the A key. And what happens when the gate is complete? Bridge Breakdown is the next minigame. In this one you have to jump across a cliff in your truck and avoid these two Pteranodons. It's pretty easy to get across once you figure out how much to rev up your engine, but it's okay if you fail because the deaths are actually pretty entertaining.
You overheated the engine. There's only one thing you can do now. Rev up your truck and fly.
The last minigame, called Predator Pursuit, is stupidly simple. There's pictures of dinosaurs that cycle through, and you have to press the A key at the right time when the Velociraptor shows up. I'm sorry, but why does this exist? Finally, there's the feature presentation, Dino Defender. The story is that a typhoon came through Jurassic Park and the electric fences stopped working, so as the Dino Defender you have to restore power to the island and trap the dinosaurs. Who is this Dino Defender? I don't know, probably some kid who wants to be a Power Ranger. Or something like that. Now this is one of those games that I like to call a 2.5 game. It's when two types of games are mixed, and in this case it's mixing 2D platforming gameplay with 3D visuals. So it's kind of like, why do we keep calling this New Super Mario Bros? But wait, I said it was a 2.5 game. What's the other half? Oh, I don't know, maybe it's because the game controls like ass. Any slight tap of the arrow keys will make your character move as if he's on a grid or predetermined path. And this leads to a ton of deaths, so the controls do take a little time to get used to. The up arrow makes you do a vertical jump, but the enter key makes you do a forward jump, and holding shift while moving makes you run. But because you have to do a combination of those three things while holding the left and right keys, the controls quickly get confusing. In fact, running away from dinosaurs is something you'll be doing a lot in this game, but the game does give you things to help you out. There's ammo, which appears to be, I don't know, just a green bouncy ball. If you throw this ball at certain dinosaurs, it'll put them to sleep. But you don't even have to throw balls at them, because all you have to do to complete each level is restore power by pulling the levers to get to the end gate. Sure, in the intro the game tells you to trap and capture all the dinosaurs, but none of that is actually required. The levels are short, but can last a while depending on how much you'll die, or depending on how much you'll trigger what I call the infinite death glitch. So yeah, because I pulled down the lever while the Velociraptor was nearby, every time I spawned he killed me almost instantly, and I could barely move. Eventually I did get away, but why does this happen in the first place? Whenever you respawn, the dinosaur shouldn't be near you so you have enough time to move. Get away, get away! What? Oh my god. That is amazing. Let's do that again. Suck at this game? Well, all the fun you could ever need is right here in the character animations. Okay, looks like we're at the end of level 1. By the way, I really like your color choices here, guys. I mean, there's definitely not too much purple. Jeez, I mean, I don't know, but it makes me want to break out my degaussing coil. So after you go through the final gate, a cutscene introduces the next level, which is an underground cavern. But this is where things really start to take a turn for the worst. The level starts with some climbing, then you come to 2 big rocks that you can climb on. But these aren't optional. Oh no, because if you drop down you'll die, or gradually fade away, whatever. So going on the second one leads you to some compy ammo, and there's one below the 2 big rocks. So naturally you trap the compy to get by him, and then you'll keep climbing down where you'll find some big spiky rocks. So instinctively you'll want to avoid them, right? But first, you gotta figure out how to get off the rock you're currently climbing on. Attempting to jump off doesn't work, falling into the spikes doesn't work, trying every possible key combination doesn't work either. But you know what did work? Falling from the screen above. Yeah, you have to fall down. Now because I died earlier trying to drop down, I didn't try it again, but just one screen later it worked perfectly fine. Why would a game teach you that falling down from a high height kills you, but then it goes, oh yeah, we'll let that one slide. Like, WTF, man? That's bad game design when a game penalizes you for doing one thing, but then it lets you get away with doing that same thing just seconds later. Who designs a game like that? At least have some consistent rules. Wait a minute. How did I get down here? I'm stuck. So it looks like I gotta go up this elevator. Okay, now can I go back to where I was? Nope, I guess not. Alright, let's go up here. I'm stuck. I can't go up. Wait, what about jumping? What the heck? I fell through the elevator. Well, crap. Now it's probably stuck up there. Wait. What the?
Oh my god!
So yes, I'm stuck a little bit further down than where I should be, but that won't stop me from climbing invisible platforms, running into non-existent walls, and crawling inside of them. This is amazing. And the best part about it is that the game is still completely playable, besides not being able to climb walls, but hey, pretty cool, huh? Even with my disadvantage, I was still able to beat the level, so now it's on to level 3. This time we're on some cool looking canyons, and the main enemies here are these ugly ass Pteranodons. They will pretty much follow wherever you go, so it takes a little time to learn how to get past them. But then guess what happened? Yep, another infinite death glitch. But this time there was no escape at all. The stupid Pteranodon kept getting me as soon as I spawned every time. In fact, my deaths were so quick I couldn't even tap the escape key fast enough so I could get to the pause screen. So the only solution was for me to do Control-Alt-Delete and force the game to quit making me die. Then I relaunched the game, but the only save file that was there was the one that triggered the glitch. So I had to create another file and start all the way back at level 1. Next up, we have Disney's Dinosaur Iguanodon Pond-A-Thon. That's a great name, isn't it? Oh, now this one is special because it says this film has been modified from its original version, and it's approximately 82 minutes. That Disney launch screen. It really takes me back. I can even remember all the sounds. And take a look at this. It even comes with a game preview for Atlantis the Lost Empire prequel, a first-person action game that I barely remember. It wasn't the actual game I remember, but rather those somewhat disturbing sounds and that thing at the end. Ugh. So Iguanodon Pond-A-Marathon toilet paper... what? Is incredibly straightforward. You move around a square grid, trying to form squares which make water holes appear. The more you make, the more points you get. When the timer is up, and if you have more points than this grumpy butt, then you win, and you move on to the next level. The game looks and plays really simplistic, but there's actually quite a bit of strategy involved. Anytime you walk over a line you already made, it goes away, which could subtract some points. So you do have to somewhat plan on where you're going, and what you're gonna do. It is basic, but yet it's fun and original. Sure, it's slow, there's no power-ups or items, and the music sounds like something you'd hear while watching a car from the 1800s slowly move on its last legs. Dinosaur legs. It's a good game, but all it really needs is just more excitement.
You just got up smash. And now, Happy Feet, Wombo Combo. That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco. Where you at? Where you at? Oh my God! Wombo Combo.
Alright, enough with the crap targeted towards kids, because next up we got a game called Nanosaur Extreme on PC. So this one has a really strange menu system. You have a dinosaur running in place, a check mark in a box, and a question mark. Thought you were thinking ahead, guys, because that's exactly how I feel right now. And just what the heck is this? I think it's supposed to be a medal, but I really don't even know. Oh, and all it is a spinning realm of confusion and a bunch of zeros! The actual game begins with you taking control of a dinosaur who just spawned out of a portal. But wait a second, I'm playing as a dinosaur that not only has the ability to jump 20 feet in the air, but can also wield a gun and use a jetpack. Is this real life? I mean, I'm not even kidding, because this might just be the best scene ever! So as the Nanosaur, your main goal is to collect 5 eggs scattered around the level, so it's kind of like a giant Easter egg hunt. The level contains a bunch of dinosaurs that want to kill you, so you gotta shoot them down. You got Pteranodons, T-Rexes, Stegosauruses, Triceratopsuses, and Dilophosaurus. There's a bunch of ammo, health, and jetpack fuel in the level too, as well as this lovely draw distance. It really is small, so sometimes you'll find yourself getting lost, but really it's not too bad. Oh man, you thought you could pull a fast one on me, but nope, I'm the Nanosaur, and that means something, I think. Oh jeez, look at all the dinosaurs. What did I do wrong? What do you guys want from me? Do you guys all want jetpacks too? Cause, yo, this is pretty damn cool. What the heck are the Pteranodons trying to do? Oh god, it looks like they all have a really bad case of polycephaly. Come on guys, go in the volcano, you know you want to. Holy shit, look at this, we have Mr. Double-Headed Stegosaurus and Mr. Triple-Head Pteranodon. Oh man. Oh no, they're multiplying. Get away from me, you monstrous freaks. Get away. Aw, what? Even when I'm dead, they still go for my body? Look, the Stegosaurus is still circling me. Now that is the face of one determined dinosaur. He definitely sets his standards pretty high. Oh look, there's an egg. Aw, what? How'd you guys get over here? The lava hurts me, but it doesn't hurt them? Yes, I got it. Jump. Oh, come on. You know, even though it's frustrating at times, this is a pretty fun game. The controls are good for the most part, it's got nice music, and the dinosaurs, man. Oh, those dinosaurs. They are hilarious. The game was originally released on Macintosh in 1998, but it got ported to PC in 2002 under the name Nanosaur Extreme, which added more enemies, hence the polycephaly. At one point, there was going to be a Linux version, but it never got released. Probably because dinosaurs and penguins just don't get along too well. At last, we have Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, a game for the Sega CD released in 1994 by Rocket Science Games. But before we get to the actual game, I have to mention the catalog that comes with it. Inside, it features stuff like hats, glasses, shirts, and a voice-activated Splash Blaster squirt gun.
Yay!
The game starts up with it telling us that the characters in the game ride in a car without wearing seatbelts, and that it is not advisable, and that you should always wear your seatbelt because GMC told you to. But that's fine, I mean, after all, the Sega CD has been known to scar people for life, so it's all good. Then comes a long cutscene explaining that in 2020 AD, the Earth had a giant cataclysm and billions died. Then, 450 years later, every creature that ever lived on Earth came back, and that includes dinosaurs. So now this chick named Hannah has a dream about dinosaurs killing a bunch of people, and earthquakes, and demons apparently. Then Tenrak, yes, Tenrak, is sleeping in his car, and he happens to have the same dream too. So they both decide that another cataclysm is going to happen, so they gotta go to something called the Grith.
We're going to see the Grith.
Okay, what's a Grith? Well, I guess we'll find out when we get there in our 53 Cadillac. So this is what the game boils down to, a pseudo 3D driving game where you shoot obstacles that are in your path. Now this wouldn't be too bad if the gameplay was actually changed up a bit, because you'll be doing this for a long time. And that long time depends on how often you crash or run into dinosaurs that kill you instantly. If you do die just once, then the game will reset you somewhere, but that means you have to withstand dying for at least another 5 minutes, because that's how the game works. In order to get to the next level, you have to withstand dying for at least 5 minutes, and there's a timer that counts down to help you out. But because of the dinosaur placement and the narrow paths, that's actually really hard to do. I usually die within every 3 minutes, meaning I have no chance of getting to level 2. But the game does support 2 players, meaning one person can drive and another can shoot, so I suppose that would make it easier.
Alright. Knock yourself out.
Now bumping into any objects in the game makes the damage meter rise, so you'll find yourself shooting almost constantly just trying not to hit stuff. And when the game throws in things that can kill you instantly, it becomes frustrating pretty fast. And these dinosaurs here are the main reason why I kept dying so many times. So after driving for about 10 minutes, a cutscene randomly showed up.
The second cataclysm has begun. You must destroy the evil before it is too late.
Okay, great. Does this mean I get to do something else now? No? Oh, come on. Back to driving and shooting. Man, this has got to be one of the most redundant games I've ever played. I will admit the concept is cool and it is a little fun, but it's so damn repetitive. It will just make you want to stop playing within the first 5 minutes of the gameplay. There's really not even much to say about this game. It just goes on and on and on without much variety. I'm aware of the Cadillacs and Dinosaurs arcade game by Capcom, which is a side-scrolling beat-em-up. However, that game was actually really good, but this one is far worse. I would talk about that one in more detail, but you know, I'm a bit low on cash at the moment. Although I am accepting donations. Ha! But other than this and that, there's nothing else left. Nothing more. The whole game can be summed up in just 2 pictures. There you go. That's the whole game right there. That's it. That's all there is to it.
This is a good game to play if you really feel like boring yourself. Or feel like going to sleep.